Hello everybody, it's me, Scooty Gaming. I just woke up. But are you guys ready for the live stream today? It's going from 12 to 5 o'clock, and you guys should probably be getting this before then, but just in case you're not ready, and you guys haven't seen my update video yet. So today we're going to be reacting to something like I said in the update video. We're going to be reacting to two things today, maybe even a gaming video. Maybe the gaming video won't be posted before I start the live stream. Maybe I'll have to wait till after the live stream to post the gaming video. But anyway, you're still going to be getting a gaming video today. And that's true. But, yeah. No. Okay. So what we're going to be reacting to is top 10 scary stories, or scary true stories, by Professor Nightmare. Or Mr. Professor Nightmare. Mr. Nightmare. And, I'm gonna have a lot more time to record because it's already summer now and I just don't have school. So, I'll leave the link in the description. And, you know how I said that I had, the reaction guy, I got this idea from Reaction Guy to do these reaction videos. This one wasn't the one that I had gotten, so I have no idea what's gonna happen in this one. The one that I got, I think that was called Top 5 Scariest / Mysterious Creepy Videos, or something like that, but they're actually true. I did the research after I finished watching the video, and I think the third one and the fifth one, no, or was it the fourth one and the fifth one? The fourth one and the fifth one looked like they were actually real, because I found the police reports on it. I found the police reports on number 4, because, I don't know what actually happened, but something happened and, like, 4 teenagers died or something. Anyway, I'm not just going to spoil a lot of it to you, but, they found the footage and stuff, and I looked it up, from where they lived. They were going to some place, I don't remember where, but I looked it up, and I found the police report, so it actually happened. But when I looked up number 5, that's a real building, and I found the people who did it. And I don't know if it's real or not, but I'm pretty sure number 5 is real. I didn't watch all of them. I only watched, like, the first one and then half of the second one. So, yeah, we're just gonna get started into the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy and stuff. Okay? This time we're gonna see if it actually works on full screen. Just that way you guys can see the whole picture without being distracted by other videos. Okay? Mr. Nightmare, ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
I moved to my dad's when I was 10, and I didn't know anyone in the area,
so
except for the family my dad was friends with, a single mom with 3 kids. Luckily, there was a girl a couple of years older than me.
That lady, though.
She was 12 at the time I met her, and we got to know each other a little over a couple of years. We weren't close, but we ended up having the same friends. One night, my friend Rob was hanging out with her and her younger brother.
Boyfriend?
He happened to be in the house alone because my friend's mom was at work. Her mother has been helping this one lady through her work and got to know her fairly well. She found out her sister was in a mental institution and was let out recently. The night Rob is hanging out with my friend, they get a knock on the door. My friend thought it was just their mom, since she knocks a certain way when coming in, and he answered it without thinking.
But what's a certain way?
Rob wasn't supposed to be there, and he took off through the window to his house down the
road.
road. He never thought twice about it. It wasn't her mom. It was the sister of the lady her mom was helping, and she figured out from talking to her sister where her family lived and her mom's working schedule. She came in. This is where I don't know the details, and I'm glad I don't. My friend's younger brother got away to the neighbor's house to call the police. The lady brutally murdered my friend a week from Christmas.
A week from Christmas, you son of a...
She even hit her head. They had to look through the presents, and I don't know where they found it.
In the presents, bro?
I wasn't allowed to go to her funeral.
In the presents. And that
It happened to
noise.
my wife's grandmother about 15 years ago while we were still dating. Her husband had just passed away about a year previously, but she'd been going down to the library and volunteering. It was exercise and socialization. This was in the winter, so her walk back was while it was getting dark. The library closed at 5 and there was some extra stuff to do before everyone actually left. And on this particular night, she turned down a ride from another volunteer because she needed to stay in shape. The house is about a mile away through some lightly wooded area in South Texas.
It's cold outside. There's snow on the ground, and you're wanting to stay in shape. No, you call someone to come pick you up. I think it said something about snow, but I'm not sure. I think it said during the winter or something. But no, this is the fast track to getting possibly stabbed or shot or murdered or being stabbed to murder to death or I don't know, but just getting murdered. That's just what you do if you must hate yourself. Okay? I mean, like, I know some people walk home from work and that's fine. But when it's winter, you drive home. And that may be a way to get, like, a car crash or something, but it's better than getting murdered or shot to death. Okay?
And as she's about halfway home, she notices someone behind her. He's walking the same direction and gaining on her, which in itself isn't all that particular. Nope. She's old and thus not particularly fast, but in this case he seems vaguely sinister. They keep walking.
You start screaming and running as fast as you can.
Then he falls into pace, just staying behind her. Now she knows something's up, but she's almost home. She can see the top of her driveway coming up, and she leaves her lights on so it'll look like someone's home when she's walking in. She just needs to make it another 150 yards, then 100. All that time, she said he was so close that she could feel his breath on her neck.
That's
around maybe 50 yards.
That's when you turn around and kick him in the
strong
freaking
hand on her shoulder.
Boop.
Okay, bitch. Don't turn around and hand over your purse, or I'll cut you.
No. This is where you turn around and shoot the guy in the stomach, or like pull a Glock like out of your purse and be like clack clack clack, just like all over his face, like empty the clip into his face area. Okay? Empty the entire clip into his arm or his groin or anywhere. You just empty the entire clip. Okay? Don't even worry, dude. You're not gonna get arrested. You're an old lady. And it's because of self-defense. There's no way that the police can put anything against that. Ow, my eye. No way. Either that, or you get your hidden blades out, and you're just like, shing, and just go like, okay. And you just go like, shoo, and just like flip over his dead body and like push him into the ground. And it's just like, what'd you say you wanted me to do? Just like, you stab it right into his eye sockets, like, and then flip over his body and then push it to the ground and be like, okay, here's my purse, boy. Like, throw it 5 meters from him when you're just like, go get it. And he's just like, and then dies after like two like, not even steps of crawling. He's just like, and just dies. Okay, that's what you need to do, old lady, right there. Either that's the person following, I don't know.
For a second, then takes one big step forward, turns, and shoots the guy in the neck with the .38 she keeps in her purse. The guy spent the next 5 years in a prison hospital before he died of complications. My wife's grandmother passed last year.
You just empty the entire clip into his neck.
She lamented that she pulled the trigger too soon.
Too soon? I would have pulled it like 5 miles, like
When I was young, I'd
15
say
meters
8 to
away from
11-ish.
where that
My
was.
sister, who
I
was
would have
7
been
years
like,
older, would babysit when my parents were
bam!
out.
It's just like as soon
At
as
the
she
time,
started
she smoked a
following
lot,
me,
and
it's
my
just
parents
like,
made her smoke outside, of course. So I'd
bam!
follow her outside, play
Where you
around,
don't even
annoy
look.
her and such.
Just like,
One
that's
day,
how
my
you
sister
do.
notices a car at the end of the driveway, just sitting in the road. It's a white SUV with a bike rack on top. It has the most tinted windows I've ever seen. You could not see inside from the side. It sat there until she went inside, then would drive to the end of the road and sit at the church parking lot and wait.
Boom, back tire gone.
Wait until she'd come out again for another smoke,
Back window gone.
and it would repeat this.
Boom.
Odd,
Front
but my
window
sister's a
gone.
brave lady and just
So
kind of
it's
ignored it.
life.
That is, until the next day while my
No
parents were out
escape
again,
now.
and it showed up
And then you
again.
just like shoot out the front tires.
It would sit at the end of the driveway
Boom.
and just
Got
watch.
him.
I don't know what the driver was doing,
Got
but
him.
he was watching my sister. I know, because if I didn't go out, I'd watch from the front window and it would just sit there and watch my sister. She told my father, who was a sheriff deputy at the time, and he called the cops and made a complaint. They showed up, looked around, but the SUV was nowhere to be seen. Months went by and
Let me guess, it's like stolen,
Then one
or
day,
like a crazy
good 9 months
person
after
lives
this had
in
all
the car.
started,
It's just like
around 4
he has like
months since the last sighting,
a
it was
shotgun
back.
like next to him on the
It
other
became a
seat.
regular occurrence.
He just has like
Another
a
day, my
machine
sister was
gun just like
outside
sitting
doing
there
enough to
waiting
have
for him.
it,
So it's just like
and
anywhere
sure
someone's
enough,
close,
here it comes.
you just like hop out the car and like.
This time we were all alone as usual, and she decides she's had
Mm.
enough. She tells me to stay in the carport, and she's gonna go confront them. She starts walking toward the SUV, and halfway down the driveway, she would later remark to us, "I felt utter terror, like I knew if I went any further, I was
Wait, you're
dead.
the one who did it, or was the
I was
sister?
paralyzed by pure fear." She turned around and went inside. Finally, the family car was in the shop for some kind of issue, so we were all stuck home for the night. While my parents are home, my sister goes outside to smoke. I go outside with her, and eventually the SUV shows up.
Go get the
She tells me
shotgun.
to run inside and tell my father, and I do.
Go get that sniper
My
rifle
dad
off
promptly gets his
Dragon
gun
War,
and starts
okay?
briskly
And be
walking
like,
down the driveway with it in hand, in the direction of the SUV, but not leveled
it's like,
towards it.
ended it.
The SUV floored it down the road and peeled out onto the nearby large highway. My dad, being a cop, noted the year and model and distinguishing features. The scariest thing, the license plate had been covered in duct tape.
That's illegal.
We never saw it again. I was just 4 or 5 years old, and my parents had just separated.
I ain't doing that.
My
I don't
mom
do
was
that.
living in a 2-bedroom apartment. I had my own room, but I
And that sound
preferred to
doesn't even
sleep in
bother
her
me
bedroom
anymore.
if I
It's
was
the fact
staying
that
with
the
her.
pictures of this
Our 2 bedrooms
black
were at the end of the
like
hallway,
figure. Is
directly
that from like
across from each
American
other.
Horror Story or
Our
something?
apartment
Like the
was on the
first
first floor,
season,
and I
like
remember that it was in the middle
Murder
of the
House,
summer,
where the
and my
dude
mom
like
had a
dressed in
window
this
open
black
in her
gimp
room,
suit
which
and
was
just like
directly behind the bed
crawls
above the
around the
headboard.
walls of the house. Like,
Anyways,
what
I
is
woke
that?
up in the middle of the night
Where'd the
and remember
pictures
sitting up
come
and seeing that our
from?
cat was sitting in the doorframe of my mom's room. I should note her door was open and you could partially see into my bedroom. This was strange because our cat was typically always in bed with us. As I was watching him, he walked into my bedroom and meowed. I turned to face my mom and woke her up. In the 3 or 4 seconds it took me to wake her up and ask me what was wrong, we both looked back up at the doorframe, and there was a man standing by my open door, making his way out of the bedroom. I still don't know how she managed to do it so quickly, but my mother proceeded to pick me up and literally throw me out of the screen window. She quickly followed, and we were able to start screaming for help, and someone called 911. The police came but didn't see any signs of forced entry, only that our front door was unlocked, which led them to believe that the man must have exited that way. The strange thing was that my mom swore up and down that she had locked the door that night with the deadbolt and chain lock.
Was he sleeping inside
About a week later,
the house?
she was cleaning the kitchen and opened up our water heater closet and found a notebook with names and drawings, as well as a pair of gloves and some gum wrappers. The police were called again, but all...
So you mean to tell me he was just sitting inside that closet, waiting until they went to sleep, just drawing pictures in the water heater room? Like, just literally just like, chewing on gum, just like drawing pictures of sands. I can imagine that, like, drawing pictures of Deadpool and sands. It's just like that one moment from the Deadpool movie where he's just sitting on top of the thing, just drawing his pictures of him murdering like ninja people, and he's just like listening to his mixtape. I can imagine that. It's so funny. He's just sitting there, just like kicking his feet, just like drawing pictures while chewing gum, listening to his mixtape.
They could do was speculate that the man had been in our house and hid until we were asleep.
Yeah, but how long?
One day while doing my laundry, one of the lights blew
Oh,
out
there's a
in my
face right
basement.
there. I just noticed that.
My basement is set up so that the laundry room is split up from the other side of the basement with a
Nope.
wall and a door. In order to get
Nope.
upstairs, you have to exit the laundry room and go through the other part of the basement. So the light blew in the other part, not the laundry room.
Nope.
As it was the only light on that side,
Nope.
it was pretty dark.
Nope.
I finished the laundry I had to do while dreading the walk through the dark basement. I exit
This is
the
why I
laundry
don't do
room,
basements.
get halfway through the basement, and I hear a loud cackle.
Nope.
Imagine a sound
I
people
don't do
make when
this.
they imitate a witch.
Like, no.
Take that and imagine the witch had been smoking for 50 years, making her voice deeper and hoarser.
Demon.
That's what I heard, clear as day, right behind me. I didn't hesitate to bolt for the stairs. I waited until my father got home and then changed the
in my room. I just
I have yet to hear that cackle since, and I have not told a single person in the house about it.
Bruh. This is why I don't do basements. My mom would tell me, my parents told me to go downstairs in the basement, do laundry. I'd be like, no, I am not doing that. No. It's like, I'll take the beating. I don't do basements. And it's not technically being a bad word because I didn't say it. Boom. I censored it. And I'll take the beating. I don't do basements specifically for that reason. Demon living down in the basement? Do laundry, they said. It'll be easy, they said. Do laundry, they said. It'll be easy, they said. Just like you walk downstairs, you put the laundry load into the laundry thingy, and then you just like turn the knob, you just like start walking back and you hear this and you're just like you just empty the entire clip into whatever's standing behind you. It's just like, I'm getting a gun. It's just like, nope. It's just like, you have this Glock, like, just in case, like, sitting inside the washer, and it's just like, you have it taped up there, and it's just like, you hear that noise coming from behind you, and you're just like, it's just like, nope. Meanwhile, your dad or something, or your mom playing a trick on you. It's just like, you just killed your mom because it's just like, that's what I would do. If I had a Glock in there and somebody did that to me, they'd be dead. They'd be nothing but a blood spatter on the floor by the time I'm done with them. It's like that one thing with the Elmo, that one Vine where it's just like, I've had it with this attitude. Just like beating up the Elmo with a stick.
This happened to a friend
I'm
of
not so scared
mine.
about this
She
picture.
told
It's just
me
a bed.
about it about
I'd
a
love
year
to
or
crawl
so
on that
ago.
bed right now. I don't have
We'll
a bed
call
like
her
that. I like that.
Minji. Minji's in her late 20s and works as an English
Mimsy
tutor
from
in
like
South
the
Korea.
South Park show.
One evening, a few years ago, she was tutoring a high school boy. They were up studying pretty late and the buses stopped running. Being a long way from his house, the boy asked if he could crash on her floor overnight and get the first bus in the morning.
No,
Minji
man.
was
If I
very
were her, I'd be
reluctant
like,
because
no.
inviting a
Her
teenage
number.
male student to stay the night didn't sound like a great idea. But he was begging her and eventually she relented. They went back into her one-room apartment and she got into the bed while he laid a blanket out on the floor and they both fell asleep. A few hours later, at maybe 2 a.m., the boy wakes Minji up. I'm really hungry, he says. Let's go get some food. Minji opens her eyes and looks up at him in disbelief. Food?
Nobody
You?
would get food at 2 o'clock. I
It's
know
2
he
a.m.
like
Go
he
back to
like
bed.
saw someone like in the
But the
closet
student
or something. Like
insists.
no, maybe
No,
on
I'm
the
so
bed or
hungry.
like
Let's
sitting
eat
on the
something
chair
now.
over there. And he's just like,
She tells him that there's some ramen in the kitchen and he could fix himself some.
I don't want
This doesn't
ramen.
satisfy him.
Come
He doesn't
on.
want ramen. There's a 24-hour place just down the road.
It's
Let's
just
go
like you're
there.
pointing like into the
Eventually,
closet
after
or like
several minutes of
underneath the bed. I don't know
persuasion,
where he is,
the
but
boy gets
it's like
Minji
you're
to come
pointing
with him to
underneath
the
the bed, like,
restaurant.
come on,
They
son,
leave the apartment and
go
head
get
out.
some food.
As soon as they're on the
It's
street,
just like,
the boy turns to Minji and says, I'm not hungry. I woke up in the middle of the night and looked under your bed. There's a man sleeping
spot on.
there. They call the police and discover that a homeless man had been...
So, hold on. There was a man sleeping under the bed. There was like literally, I was spot on with that though. But like the problem with that though is when and how long. It's just like I'm getting a gun. It's just like no. I'm gonna get myself some swords, a gun or something. I'm gonna be like, shoo, like just do that underneath my bed every night and see if anyone's under there. It's just like you get the gun, shoot underneath your bed once. It's just like see if anyone's down there. Don't hear a noise. You're safe. You're just like leaning. But the thing is, she must not have any perception at all because she's literally waiting. Like you can feel human presence, right? Like comment down below if you can feel human presence. If anybody watches this, comment down below if you can feel human presence. Like if you don't know someone's there and someone is there, you like always look behind you to see that someone's there. Like you have to have the perception to do that because a human knows how to feel human presence. And that's a thing. So she must have like no perception at all in order to not be able to feel that or hear the breathing coming from under her bed. And how she not smell it? Like, does he use her shower while she's... She probably does, because I've heard a lot of people like sneaking into houses and like hiding in the closets and just waiting till they leave to go to work or something like that, and they just like use the showers, eat food and stuff, and then go back in before they come back because they want their work schedules and stuff, and they know when they come back. And then if the phone rings, they'll just like take it off the hook and then put it down. Like, I that's really freaking creepy, dude. I would hate that. Like, someone's living under my bed right now. I don't even know how they got in there. I don't even have a space underneath my bed. It's like someone's in there. Okay, no. That is like some hair or something. That'd be so creepy if like when you're sleeping, it's just like somebody literally like gets out from underneath your bed and like pees in your mouth. That's why you wake up with stinky breath in the morning. Someone's like sleeping in your bed and they're just like, hello everybody, what's up? Take my pee in your mouth. And you just like wake up to him peeing in your mouth. And it's just like hit both of his legs, so he slips and falls on his groin area, and it's just like he lands on your knee. And it's just like, and you just start punching him in the face repeatedly. It's like that'd be the best action movie ever. Want to see my dog? Want to see my dog again? Okay, guys. I'm going to make a dog for you guys. I'm going to make a dog for you guys. Oh. Ah! My dog! Hello, Rocky! Hello, Rocky! Oh. He's either cold or he's scared. Looking at that picture, huh? Yeah, you must be pretty scared. You must be pretty scared. So yeah, Rookie. Hi. Oh. He's a shih tzu. I don't think he's even 2 years old yet. I don't know. Not even 2 years old yet. So bye-bye. Bye. I love him. He's so cute. Comment down below if he's cute or not. Like or dislike. Okay, so yeah. He was like kicking the floor and he was just like, nah! And he just started repeatedly punching him in his face. Just like, nah, bruh. And then you just leave. Okay. And now let's get back to the video because I just realized I've been taking up like 20 minutes of time.
I'm living in Minji's apartment, sleeping under the bed for 2 months.
2 months,
The boy
okay.
only saw
That's
him
not
because
bad.
he was lying on the floor, so he had a clear view under the bed.
That's a no-no, okay? That's
I was
a
driving
no-no.
a shortcut.
You always check underneath your bed for monsters. I don't care how old you are. You check underneath your bed for monsters. You check in the closet for monsters. You check everywhere for monsters every night. And when you do, you take a pistol with you and you just open the door and then shoot. Open the door and then shoot. Check under the bed and then shoot right away. And it's just like in that scene from the Walking Dead game where they start opening the doors and you have to immediately shoot in the closet. Or else you get attacked by a broom. But yeah, so you just and you just like shoot into a broom closet, and then you open the door and a broomstick falls on you, and you're just like, ah! Yeah. Anyway, so let's get this rolling again. This looks like a road setting. I don't know what's going on. But I wanted to say something though. Like, he's doing you a favor. Be like, come on, let's go get food. And then they're just like, no, go get your own food. It's like, come on, let's go get food. It's basically like saying, don't go to work today. But why? Just don't go to work today. You just like hold a shotgun in your hand. You're just like, don't go to work today. But why? Just don't go to work today. Pull out another shotgun. Just like, you don't ask why. You just do it. Especially if someone has a gun involved. Like, you don't want to die. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't want to die. Unless you hate yourself. And which in that case, you're just like, don't go to work today. Okay, let's get back into the video.
From 29 Palms, California to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque!
29 Palms is located in the desolate high desert east of LA. The shortcut was all 2-lane road through total nothingness.
Nope.
Except for a passing through Amboy. Amboy is a nearly abandoned town nearly as far below sea level as Death Valley.
Death Valley, okay.
So I was driving by myself in the afternoon and proceeded to drive up into the mountain range between Amboy and I-40. Once I reached the top, I'm driving north through a canyon with high grass on both sides of the road. Up ahead, I see some stuff in the middle of the road. As I approach, I slow down to see a red Pontiac Fiero stopped sideways across both lanes.
Nah, man, you're dead already.
A suitcase open with clothes scattered everywhere and 2 bodies laying face down in the road. A man.
Hold on. You stop? Nah, mate. You drive past. And when you do drive past, you roll down the front window, or you roll down the passenger seat window and be like, you okay? And just like shoot both of them just to make sure. Bet you it's an ambush, alright? I bet you it's an ambush, because who parks a car 2 ways across the street and then lays the bodies out there? Probably to stop people and get them to come out and ask if they're okay. And there's clothes sprawled everywhere, so you're just like, oh, that's an opening. I don't want to ruin their clothes. And you just like don't drive over the clothes. But when you really don't care, like you know it's gonna be an ambush, you're just like, nope, and drive straight through the car. And it's just like, nah, bruh, nah, I ain't doing that, bruh. I don't do that. Nope. And then they just like, I don't know. It was like, Let me guess. He drives past, and then they stand up, and they're like, and then everybody else is just slowly comes out from behind him, and it's just and then they just all have sickles, I don't know. They just all have sickles, children in the
And a
corn.
woman. I stop 100 feet
This
or so
sounds
away,
like children in the
and
corn.
the hair on the back of my neck is standing up. Being a Marine, I reach under the seat and pull out a 9mm pistol
There you
and
go.
chamber around.
That's good.
Something seemed
It's a
very
machine
wrong.
gun,
It
too?
looked too perfect, as if it were staged. An ambush?
Just mow them
Something
down.
was just wrong. As I scanned the road, I saw a line I could drive. Past the guy in the road on his left, swerve to the right of the woman, behind the Fiero, and I'd be on the other side. I dropped it into first gear, punched it down, and drove the line I planned. I passed the back of the Fiero without hitting it, or either of the bodies in the road. I continued forward a couple of 100 feet and slowed down, so I could breathe and let my heart slow down. As I looked up into the rearview mirror, I saw that the two bodies had gotten up to their knees, and 20 or so people emerged from the tall grass on either side of the road by the car and bodies.
Children of the corn, guys. It's
At that
children
moment,
of the
my
corn.
right foot smashed the
If you
gas
don't know what
pedal to
that
the
is,
floor
go watch
and
it.
did
It's
not
the
let
best
up
horror
until I
movie,
had to slow down for the
classic
I-40
horror
east
movie in
on
the
ramp.
world, except for maybe.
I will never know
I almost said
what would
Five
have
Nights at
happened
Freddy's.
to me had I gotten out of the
Freddy,
car to check on the bodies or
Freddy
stopped my
Krueger
car closer to them.
and Jason. Like the two best things.
Some friends and I were doing some night fishing on the James River. We were sitting along the shoreline with a nice fire going, accompanied by the usual idle talk and a few beers, when suddenly, everyone just stopped talking, like a switch was flipped off. We were all staring across the river and felt as if something, or someone, was staring back.
A bear?
It was a very uneasy feeling, to which some of the group tried to shake off with typical macho humor, when a blood-curdling sound erupted from the other shore that froze everyone in their tracks. The sound was unlike any other that I had ever heard, and it made every hair on my body vibrate and tingle. The only way I could describe it is it sounded like a wild person with no language skills being gutted alive. No words, just this high-pitched, blood-curdling scream. Nobody moved or said a word. We all just sat there fixed in our stare, when just as suddenly, a second scream was let loose with even more force than the first. By this time, several of us were sprinting to our trucks that were parked a few yards away, retrieving various firearms. When
I've
we
seen
got
way
back,
worse.
we all sat there quietly, with our eyes fixed, staring toward the opposite shore, watching the light from our fire reflecting off the rocks. We sat there waiting for another scream, or something to move on the other side of the river. Finally, a third scream came just as suddenly, but this time, it was on our side of the river, coming from the bushes about a yard away. We all hightailed out of there, leaving most of our stuff behind. When we got to our trucks, we heard the scream one more time, just beyond the tree line. We all floored it the hell away from there, and never found out what was making the sounds.
That's a smart person.
It was a Friday night, and my friend was picking me up in his car from my
Sonic
house.
the Hedgehog.
I was in a hurry since we were running late for the hockey game in the city. The whole car ride there, we were having such a good time that I hadn't even noticed that I didn't have my phone. I searched the car seat, the floor, but it wasn't in the car. I was sure that I had just forgotten it. During the hockey game, I couldn't stop worrying that maybe I had dropped my phone somewhere, so I borrowed my friend's phone and ran to the bathroom. I dialed my number and hoped someone at my house would pick up. It took 3 rings before somebody picked up, but they remained silent on the other end. I yelled into the phone that I was just checking if I'd left my phone at home. They didn't answer. I assumed it was my little brother just messing with me, so I hung up. I got home late that night to see that my parents weren't home. I got inside my house and called them to see where they were. They told me that they had gone out to eat and see a concert at the park with my little brother. They said they left soon after I had for the game, and they should be home in around half an hour. So I hung up and proceeded to look for my cell phone. But then I realized, how could somebody in my family have picked up my phone if they hadn't been home? I felt a pain in my stomach as fear swept over. It was at that moment that I heard the back door to my house open and close. I immediately jolted out the front door to the neighbors and called the police. Apparently, the back door was left open and somebody had simply walked into our house. Nothing was stolen, but the scariest thing is the thought that we could have fallen asleep with a stranger in the house.
Nope.
A while back, there was a family that moved in next door to my family. They had a son who was just twisted. He was obsessive over slasher movies and always wanted me to talk about shit that happened during my time serving in Vietnam that no normal person would want to hear. He also loved tormenting stray animals. This guy was a whack job. He was 19 at the time and my daughter was 7, but he always wanted to talk to her. He'd strike up conversation with her when she walked home from school. He would talk over the fence at her when she was playing in the back. But what really set me off was when he called our house looking to speak to her. That was it. I went over and flipped shit at him and his parents. Told him to stay the hell away from her and I'd better not ever see him again. That's when things got weird. My daughter was always a little imaginative and paranoid. She would think there were monsters under her bed
it's really
and whatnot.
annoying.
So when she told me there was something living in her closet and she was too scared to get up and tell us at night, but it wasn't there in the daytime, we blew it off as no big deal.
I'm sorry.
A few weeks went by and one night my wife and daughter were staying at my mother's for a girls' night. So I turned the key on the HBO box and watched me some movies, eventually falling asleep downstairs.
Redbox. I love Redbox.
At around 2 a.m., I get a call from my neighbor with a creepy son telling me something along the lines of, "We saw that you were up, so we called. Our son is missing." I went by his room to use the bathroom and his door was open, which isn't usual, and there was no sign of him. We need help looking for him. The phone call woke me up though. I wasn't up, so I asked why they thought I was. "Oh, we saw you walking around upstairs and the light is on." My blood ran cold as ice.
My brother's in there.
I'd been passed out on the couch, and I know no one turned any lights on. I hung up on them, ran outside to my truck to grab my shotgun, but noticed the sheriff pulling up to my neighbor's house by this point. I booked it over and told him there was someone in my house, and now I could see the lights in my daughter's room were on, and there was a silhouette pacing back and forth. When the deputies went in, they found the neighbor boy there waiting in my daughter's room with a nice little setup in her closet. He said he liked to watch her sleep in the moonlight.
Nah, bruh. No. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nah, bruh. I don't think so. I don't think so about that. I just don't. Okay? Yeah, no. 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 Okay? I just don't. No. Okay. No. Sorry, guys. No. So that was the horror stories by Mr. Midnight, which was pretty cool, I will admit. But that noise, dude, you gotta chill, okay? I feel like he no, bro, no, okay, no. And since that was really long, I won't do another one. Just for the fact that, I won't do like another one like I always do. I always react to another video, and I feel like my videos are so long. Like they're like 40 minutes long when they shouldn't really be that long. It's probably because I stop and talk along the way, and I just don't know. It's like I don't even know. So yeah, that's about it. I guess subscribe, like, do whatever, comment. Be sure to comment on those two things that I said to comment on down below. If you guys even watched the entire video, thank you, because I feel like nobody would watch the entire video. I've been sitting here since 10:18, and now it's 11 o'clock, and I woke up not even 15 minutes before I started recording. So that's pretty impressive. I woke up early today. Early. That's beautiful. That's really, really Why is my neck? For some reason, the way my camera is positioned. For some reason, the way my camera positions, my neck runs into my chin, so it looks like I have a double chin. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I talk, it looks like I have a double chin because my neck, whenever I talk, for some reason, I need to position my camera in a better way or something. I don't know. But, so that's been do things with your sisters and brothers and mom and dad by Mr. Nightmare. I mean, I just said the wrong title. That's been do things with the thing, okay? Yeah, that sounds about right. So like, subscribe, whatever, comment. I don't know if I already said this. Wait, yeah, I did. But anyway, be sure to do that and suggest new reaction videos. And I'm going to be doing a Tube Tycoon video right after this. Bam, guys, I got on top of this. I'm good, okay? I know how to work. I know how to work. And there it goes again with my neck. Okay, bye.